After blockbuster Sunday, courtesy of AB de Villiers, Glenn Maxwell and Shikhar Dhawan, it's time to start the new week with a very attractive proposition. We're talking about match day 12 and it's between Chennai and Rajasthan. Two very, very attractive, very, very interesting teams, and we'll be taking a closer look at both of them and this game, which could prove to be an absolute crackerjacker, primarily because it's being played in Mumbai. Runs galore. There's a bit of swing and seam as well at the beginning. So matches that are being played in Mumbai are turning out to be quite interesting. And both these teams have had a very similar beginning to their IPL 2021 journeys. They lost their first game and then bounced back to win their second, and they'll be coming in with a lot of confidence in this one as well, and will be desperate to put another win next to their win column and take a certain momentum into the tournament. Remember, because you do not want to be in a situation where you're in a topsy-turvy sort of a form at the beginning of the tournament. You lose, you win, you lose. That's something you don't want. All right, let's take a closer look at these two teams, and I think they're quite interesting. They've both been championed by individual performance in the last couple of games. Deepak Chahar for CSK, really fantastic performance at the beginning, getting 4 wickets, restricting Punjab to 107. I think that was a magnificent bowling performance, perhaps one of the best in the tournament so far, and then they chased it down with absolute ease. While Rajasthan, on the other hand, did bowl well versus Delhi, but then it was the Chris Morris show towards the end. Of course, David Miller played a very important role to chase it down in the last couple of overs with a lot of elan and a lot of thrill in that game. So I think both these teams, buoyed by a couple of very good individual performances, will be very confident heading into this game and will be keen to pick up the win. If we talk about changes, right, I think we've been speaking about this a whole lot in build-up to the last couple of games. Please play a seamer, CSK. It's very, very important that you play an out-and-out fast bowler in Mumbai's conditions. Yes, Deepak Chahar did the job the other day, but he's not express pace. A little bit of pace can do wonders on this surface in these conditions. So I guess the one change that Chennai can do is probably get Lungi Ngidi in place for Dwayne Bravo. That's correct. Dwayne Bravo was the absolute star, the absolute mainstay, a stronghold of this unit. But I think in the last couple of years, he's just fading out a little bit, and it's time. And also because CSK have a bunch of all-rounders in their ranks, it wouldn't hurt them too much to drop one. They're bad deep as well. So I think getting an Ngidi for Bravo will be very helpful. Apart from that, I don't see a lot of changes for Chennai. The couple of areas that they'll be sort of keen to see a bit of improvement is in the form of Ruturaj Gaikwad at the top, and I think Ambati Raidu as well. I think they would be keen to see Raidu make a few runs in this one as well. He's not had a lot to in the last couple of games, and I think he's crucial to how they go about their business as well. Remember, every time they've done well in the recent past, Raidu has been a runaway winner, especially in that title-winning season once they made their comeback. So getting Raidu back in form is very important. And then, of course, the likes of Raina and Dhoni and Jadeja, for them to get into the runs as well. So I think that will be CSK's number one sort of approach that they would want to knock off in this game, and they'll be up against a formidable bowling attack, because I think Rajasthan have looked impressive with the ball, especially the seamers. I think the combination of Unadkat, Sakaria and Mustafizur at the top with Morris and Shivam Dubey is turning out to be quite nice, with, of course, Rahul Tewatia there to sort of come in and bowl his leg break as well. They're missing an off spinner, with which Riyan Parag compensates with his sidearm action, but all in all, they're looking good. I think the couple of areas of concern for Rajasthan as well will certainly be the form of Shivam Dubey. They want more from him. They've invested in him. They believe he can do the job at 5, come in and bowl 3 or 4 overs, and they want more from Shivam Dubey. The young Indian all-rounder in the mix of things for Rajasthan is a big contributor. That role is a very important sort of piece in the jigsaw, and I think they want him to do well. So I think the form of Shivam Dubey, and I think at the top as well, in my opinion, Manan Vohra's form is very important. You do not want to be in a situation where you're already losing one wicket at the beginning. Not just Manan Vora, but also his partner. I think you, as Rajasthan, you want to start well. That's very important, so that things do not fall on the shoulders of Sanju Samson, and then later the likes of Morris and Tewatia need to bail you out. So start well, Rajasthan. Ensure that your start is good, and then the likes of Shivam Dubey kick in and take it forward. That would be very, very important. All in all, I think it's a battle of two fabulous wicketkeeper, batsmen, captains, and it'll be an interesting game to say the least. Every time Rajasthan plays, it's always an interesting game, never a dull moment, and I think everybody wants CSK to also grow in and build their form in this one. So all in all, great game, and cricketnews.com will be there to bring you the latest from all things IPL 2021, including matchday 12 between Chennai and Rajasthan.